Hello, welcome to Corna Fine Art. I'm so glad that you can join me today for this nature journaling sketching session. I'm outside and I will show you around in a minute, but I really wanted to appreciate all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I have a lot of exciting ideas for it, and hopefully sharing some blogs with you, some of my artwork, and some of my adventures being a full-time artist. So thank you for joining me again. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, it helps me a lot. And also visit my website, coronafineart.com, for more of my artwork and for more information about me. If you haven't visited that yet, I invite you to. But today I'm going to be doing some nature journaling, and there's so much nature around me right now. It's summertime. Everything is so green. The water is amazing because it's so hot outside. But my plants are doing very well as well because there has been some rain recently and they're thriving. So I wanted to come out here and show you around my plants a little bit, so you can see what types I have. I have a lot of shade plants and succulents, and other plants that were easy for me to have indoors when I didn't have the access to a bigger outdoor space. I prefer to have plants that would thrive indoors. But I have them outside now and they're doing very well out here. And I'm going to be drawing this plant right here. And this is a little plant decoration that my friend made for me. She handmade this glass bead, so beautiful, and created this for me. And I have other ones as well, and I created one as well that she showed me how to make them. But I just think it's so beautiful. It is a succulent plant. I believe it's a kalanchoe. But I'm excited to draw it with you today. And first, let me give you a tour of some of my plants. So here is my plant shelf. And I also have some plants in the rim of the porch. And there are the beautiful mountains. So you can see why I'm so inspired to be sketching out here. So let me show you the kinds of plants I have. I recently got these 2 roses because since I have an outdoor space, now they can get some sun. I already had this beautiful wax leaf begonia, and it hasn't stopped flowering for a while now. And I have more of it right here, and that one's also doing very well. But this one is white, and you can see some white flowers coming out as well. I have some climbing Jew, different colors. As you can see, there's a bigger one right here. And I have some hanging succulents. This one I think is called Lady of the Night. It has a beautiful fragrant flower. I have another climbing succulent, and another one. I love this one, so beautiful. Some more climbing Jew in different colors. I have some spider plants down here, and more succulents, some other different plants, corn plant, peace lily, another succulent that's about to flower as well. It had some beautiful blooms when I first got it, and they were yellow, and now it's getting some orange ones. That is very different. Very interesting. Some more succulents. Also, I'm growing some herbs. I'm very happy that I can grow some herbs now because I have the beautiful sun here. I have down there some seeds. And over here It's the hummingbird feeding station, one of the hummingbird feeding stations. And my beautiful bougainvillea, which is also in bloom. Look at that. That flower is beautiful. Some more herbs, some oregano and some mint, some Christmas cactus, and I have a beautiful euphorbia down there that actually got sunburned when I first moved them outside, unfortunately, but it has new growth, so it's doing okay. It's just more aesthetic, more visual. And I have my ponytail palm tree here as well. Amazing. And there's a hummingbird in another one of my hummingbird feeding stations. I think you can see him right there. I love coming out and watching them. And now it's perching up there. My huge wire butterfly that one of my artist friends gifted me. And I think it's a good thing to have near the hummingbirds because they like perching on it. So, well, let's get to drawing. Alright, so let's get started with this drawing. I have my plant right here. I'm going to set it on the side here. And feel free to grab your sketchbook and go sit outside on your own yard and join me in drawing some nature. You can draw anything that's around you. In fact, you don't need to go outside at all. You can draw inside your house as well. You know, if it's a rainy day or if it's dark where you are. But you can always find a way to be inspired by nature. So one of the things that you can do is go online and find some photos of nature that inspires you, and just start sketching. And I looked up the name of this succulent, but I forgot for sure if it's a kalanchoe. So if you know the name, write it in the comments for me. I love succulents. I actually got into them a few years ago, and I remember when I first got into succulents, you know, I was oblivious to how to care for them, but they were some of the first plants I got for myself. So I had to learn how to not kill them. And now I have a very good way to keep them alive. I think I've learned a lot to care for them well. and make them happy in my collection. Some of the plants that I love the most are tropical plants, because those are the kinds of plants that I grew up with. But once I started learning more about native plants, and the plants that are more, I guess, natural and can thrive better in this area, I really started liking studying native plants of a certain region, especially the region where I live, since I can go out and study them and draw them. And succulents, there are some succulents that are native to here, including some sedum, but not this type that I'm drawing. They're more native to the deserts and hotter areas rather than the mountains. But they're still doing very well here, and I take them indoors when it gets cold, and I have a grow light for them. And I don't know if you can hear, but my neighbor has chickens. I would like to have some chickens sometime too. But with nature journaling, I always encourage anybody to do it. Not necessarily just artists or people who say they're artists, because anybody can pick up a sketchbook and draw something that inspires them. You don't need to know how to draw, you just need to observe the object in front of you and capture the lines and the shapes that you see on your sketchbook. And remember that your sketchbook is a place for you, so you don't really have to share with anyone. It's a place where you can draw whatever you like without being judged. Something just for you. And I like sharing my journal entries with you because I want to encourage you to start your own sketchbook, your own nature journal. But there are some sketches that I don't share with anyone, and that's okay. If you want to keep some things just for yourself, for your family, or it's private, you can do that. And that's the beauty of sketching and having a nature journal. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. I added some hatching, some cross hatching. Just gonna write the name Kalanchoe. Okay, so we're done. So here is my final sketch for today of my beautiful Kalanchoe plant. And I'm really happy that my plants are doing so well here, and that I'm able to sit out here, enjoy the sunset, the beautiful nature, and sketch some nature without having to go on a hike, just sitting here and relaxing. I really love that feeling, and I hope that you enjoyed it too, and thank you for sharing it with me and coming along and sketching some nature today. I hope it encouraged you. That is my main goal, to encourage everybody to pick up a sketchbook and try it out for themselves. So hopefully this helps you and inspires you to do it, at least on a small scale, once in a while. It's very therapeutic, at least for me. I love doing it. It really relaxes me, and I learn about nature a lot using this method of nature journaling. So thank you again for watching. Please subscribe. I will see you next time, and don't forget to visit my website cornafineart.com to see more of my artwork and learn more about me if you like.